Very interesting phase ahead for both of these teams, particularly the Whitecaps and all the Canadian teams. And we'll talk a little bit more about that during the game, as the league clearly front end loading. Thought about having a go. He scored the winner between these two teams in their last visit here, a contentious game that had that penalty that was really not a penalty. And then a long effort on target from the youngster Ruiz. One less on that trip, as Paul mentioned. Cody Reyna stepping aside. This is a good run, though, and a long effort, but a foul at the edge of the box, and a good chance here for, or was it? A couple of bodies to aim for. Hasal with the two fists straight up in the air, following straight to Ruiz, who switches to his right, then back to his left, and a good save. Hasal with the first real test for either goalkeeper. Kept alive. Back post from Chang into the danger area for Beckerman, and that's saved by Hasal.
To punch instead of holding it, and that means the Whitecaps are always defending here as the ball's recycled. He makes a really good save there with the left hand to keep that one out, and in the end it goes back post again, and the header is headed just wide by Krylak, 3 or 4 yards out.
And then that goes off the head of Krylak back out to Rusnak. Again into the danger area, and a good header by Silva, but steered it just wide of the far upright. Zelinovic among the targets near the penalty area. Gutierrez left-footed, floats it back post, and that's easy pickings for Anua. And then it's Adnan to his right foot now, and he had a good look at goal, and you saw what he tried to do, but he could not find the range. And nibbling away at points here and there and trying to pick up what you can. But as KJ said at halftime, this is a winnable game, and how much gumption do the Whitecaps have to go and do just that? Montero trying to pick out Milinkovic, but it just ran away from him. And then Anua ran it into trouble. Montero has it back. It's a little chip over the top to Dahome. He needs some support. Cuts it back, and it's 1-0! And it's the first Whitecap goal for David Milinkovic. Terrific ball across. Milinkovic strokes it home right-footed. 1-0 in minute 53.
Service first from Freddie Montero, perfectly weighted over the top, and then Dahome with the perfect ball back as Milinkovic making up the numbers inside the area, runs onto that one and slots it near post beyond Putna. It's a bit of a surprise lead for the Whitecaps, but they've held on here very well defensively, and in their first real attack at goal, I think their first shot on target, David Milinkovic opens the scoring.
A little Colombian magic finished off by the Serbian Frenchman. And as soon as that ball came, his foot was angled as Meyram tries to answer back immediately with a left-footed ball that Hasal has to snag at the near post.
And again, the value of Freddie Montero, who was so good.
Well, it's got to be Genio Bikel. Yeah, and there's that swap. So it's Milinkovic replaced by Cavallini and Genio Bikel replaced by Michael Baldisimo.
Caps defend a corner kick, but not a penalty kick if Veselinovic had dived in there.
Rusnak, right-footed curler. Hasal dropped it initially, and the Whitecaps annoyed that it looked like Anua took a little swing there. Game number 9 of his MLS career. He got up and dropped it, which is kind of his own mistake, and it was Beckerman. Beckerman with a little tap to the head. Now, Lucas Cavallini got a yellow card for that the other night. You do have to have some measure of control, and that was a little bit late from Beckerman.
Well, let's see what the referees decided.
Well, this is trouble. This is going to be a card. Not a red card, but a yellow card.
It's a second yellow, though. A yellow in the first half.
So, Kyle Beckerman, like Lucas Cavallini last week, sent off for a second yellow card with an incident involving the goalkeeper running at Baldisimo. Ruiz, good save by Hasal. That looked like it was destined.
And that's the cannon that Ruiz possesses. Nestle into the bottom. Terrific strike from Ruiz through traffic. Hasal sees it late.
And a deflection.
And well done from the youngster to steer that aside.
Very well to right back. And that gets the fans going, but then it's taken away by Gutierrez, and this is where the Whitecaps have some numbers. The right ball could do it here. It's down to Freddie Montero, and it's a save, the first of the game for Putna. Header to header as the two front runners combine, and at the other end, Cavallini unselfishly down for Montero. Difficult to do anything other than try to step into that header. And it was a good save in the end by Andrew Putnam.
Yeah, and Montero actually doing a good job to even get a piece there as he goes in bravely. We wondered about the partnership between the two.
Krylak scored the winner between these two teams on decision day last year. It's a good ball to Meiram, and it's 1-1! Krylak across to Justin Meiram, and he popped up at the back stick, heads home past Hassel, and we have a new game at Rio Tinto Stadium.
Able to send it wide for Chang, and then we've seen this before this year with the Whitecaps getting beaten at the far post. They like to tuck centrally to make sure that those lanes are covered. But at the back post, Meiram rises high and over Nowinski, heads it beyond Hassel. And the game is level.
Baldissimo sweeps the ball in behind. He's picked out Freddie Montero. Looking for Cavallini! His second! And the Whitecaps retake the lead! The two front runners combine. The friends off the field celebrate wildly.
It means to this Whitecap team, and especially Cavallini. Again, though, absolute perfection from Freddie Montero. He reels in a terrific ball from Michael Baldissimo, and then after that great touch, puts it on a plate for Cavallini. Still a lot of work to do for the Canadian center forward, but he dives in among two Salt Lake defenders, gets there before Silva, and directs it into the goal beyond Putna. And just as the Whitecaps would have wanted here, they've regained the lead with a real chance now to get all 3 points.
Into a good area, the header is up and on top of the roof of the net. And Amir Krylak arguing that it took a second touch and bounced over. Whitecaps looking for back-to-back wins for the first time this season. They've achieved back-to-back wins and only their second all-time win at Real Salt Lake. Lucas Cavallini with the game winner.